For 3 long years, Barack Obama carried a heartbreak so heavy that he never spoke about it out loud. While the world would one day know him as a powerful speaker and confident leader, there was a time when he struggled to even understand his own emotions. His nights were filled with unsent letters, unfinished thoughts, and the quiet ache of a love that had slipped away. Before Michelle Obama entered his life, Barack fell deeply in love with a woman who represented everything he thought he wanted. The relationship was intense, thoughtful, and emotionally consuming. But beneath the affection was a painful truth: Obama was still searching for himself. He didn't yet know what kind of man he was meant to become, and that uncertainty slowly began to fracture the relationship. When it ended, it didn't end cleanly. Obama didn't move on quickly. Instead, he stayed trapped in the memory of what could have been. He wrote letters to her long after the relationship was over, letters filled with doubt, longing, and self-questioning. Many of those letters were never sent. They were not meant to be read by her, but by himself. Writing became his way of holding on to something he wasn't ready to release. Those 3 years were not loud or dramatic. They were quiet and lonely. Obama questioned his worth, his future, and his ability to love without losing himself. He feared that ambition and emotional depth could never exist together. That choosing a life of purpose might mean sacrificing personal happiness. The heartbreak forced him to confront uncomfortable truths. He realized that love alone was not enough if he didn't understand his own values. He began to see that he wasn't just grieving a person, he was grieving the version of himself he thought that relationship would create. Slowly, painfully, something changed. Instead of letting the heartbreak harden him, Obama allowed it to refine him. He leaned into reflection, discipline, and growth. He spent time reading, thinking, and working within communities. The pain didn't disappear, but it began to shape his emotional intelligence. He learned how to listen, how to compromise, and how to love without losing direction. By the time Michelle Robinson entered his life, Obama was no longer the same man. The heartbreak had taught him clarity. He knew what he stood for, what he wanted, and what he could give. Their relationship was not built on fantasy, but on honesty, balance, and shared purpose. Years later, when people admired the strength of Barack and Michelle's marriage, few realized it was built on the lessons of a broken heart that lasted 3 years. A pain that taught him patience. A loss that taught him maturity. A love that failed so another could succeed. Barack Obama's heartbreak didn't weaken him. It prepared him. And sometimes, the love that breaks us is not meant to stay, it is meant to teach us how to become whole.
Whose inspiring story of politician would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.